Further, before our feet really touch the ground and we turn the city into a banner of resistance and joy, I want you to take a moment, stop for a second, and just kind of feel, embrace, enjoy, absorb what this is. Because if you look around, you're going to see every different shade, every different height, every different gender expression, every different sexuality, and we're all here for one reason. For pride, for fun, to make our voices heard. Right here, right now, you are standing on the bones of history and the ground that has known silence, it has known shame, and closets that have nailed shut with fear. But not today. Today we're going to walk loud. We're going to walk proud. And today we walk together. So queer, trans, black, brown, refugee, disabled, intersex, neurodivergent, femme, mass, non-binary, gender fucking fabulous, and absolutely unstoppable. This is a parade, a protest with glitter, it's a resistance with rhythm, and a reminder that pride started with bricks and not with brand deals. Because while some of us get the chance to dance in the streets, as I hope that I will be seeing some of you doing, while some of us get the chance to dance in the streets, we still have people who are dodging fucking fists. We still have people who are not able to be who they are. They're dodging laws, they're dodging borders. We still have trans kids that are being legislated out of existence. We still have refugees that are trapped in a bureaucratic limbo. Queer lives are still being priced, still being policed, and still being politicized. So no, we're not just here to party, we are here to demand. We demand safety without apology. We demand healthcare without debate. We demand an asylum process without delay. We demand a future where none of us is disposable. Make some noise. To our politicians that are watching, we see you. We see your pinkwashing, your rainbow flags one day and your budget cuts the next. Your silence when it matters is violence in disguise. To the corporations who would slap a rainbow with a logo but stay silent on genocide, miss me with that fucking bullshit. We want action. We want accountability. Put your money where your mouth is or keep your glitter. To my queer family, you are sacred. You are revolutionary. You're a fucking miracle! Every step that you take today is a step that your ancestors never dreamed that they would. So, walk loud. Walk fierce. Walk for those who could not. Walk for those who still can't. Walk like the world is watching us, because it is. If they try to erase us, we'll write ourselves back with a fucking permanent marker. If they build walls, we will go through them. If they say we're too much, we're gonna be more. We're gonna be louder, we're gonna be gayer, we're gonna be wiser, and we're gonna be wilder. This is our fight. This is our joy. This is our pride.
Ja, doe dat, schat.
Alright, so
Moet je vooral aan de wijn gaan.
I want to introduce a friend of mine, a cute friend of mine. Yeah, and he is going to share a little bit about what the process for organizing this amazing event has been. And because I know we're pressed for time, we're going to be moving through the speeches relatively quickly. So, allow me to introduce the boy!
Thank you very much, Sky, for that very generous introduction. My speech is going to be a little boring after that. I'm not going to be able to follow. I do want to just start by asking you to have a look around. This is a different kind of pride. You don't see Absolute Vodka logos anywhere. You don't see bank Bank of America, ING. We are not working with sponsorships. This is something we are very proud of, but it's also extremely difficult. This also means you organize this. Our Pride is community funded, and thanks to you, this is really your Pride. So thank you. Welcome to Pride Maastricht 2025. Take a moment and look around you. Look at the colors, the people, the music, the energy. This is your Pride. This is our Pride. And this is not a party, it's a protest. A protest built with love, with resistance, and with deep care. People often say, why do you still need Pride protest? They point to the word like polarization, as if the mere fact of existing visibly as a queer person is what's causing division. But I ask, how is asking for basic safety dignity radical? Why is respecting someone's pronouns seen as too woke? Why is gender affirming care for trans people treated like as a political act when it's actually life saving? Why is love, who we love, and living how we live still seen as a threat? We are not the problem. We're the response.
Oh wait, it didn't.
And this Pride, if you haven't noticed, looks different. There are no corporate logos here, no rainbow washed brand promotions. That's because Pride
I
Maastricht
could have never done that.
is grassroots, community funded event. This is, thank you. There is no big sponsors. You funded this, your donation, your time, your work, your care. This is a Pride built from bottom up. That also means it wasn't easy. Organizing this has been a joy, but also incredibly difficult. Let's be honest. Institutions claim to support grassroots organizations, but structures they require often excludes us. You need to have a registered legal entity, form our hierarchies, and this paperwork, and we don't always have that. This is a quick shout out to COC, who has allowed us to use their financial means and their backing with their registration, which we are extremely thankful for. However, we are here to say we don't just need support, we need systems changed. Because the systems we live in don't treat us equally. Let's talk about housing. As we all know, there is a huge housing problem happening in Maastricht, and it's for everyone. However, yes, the housing is hard for everyone, but if you're a queer migrant person of color, disabled person, or a refugee, it's even harder. You're told you need 4 months of rent upfront or a Dutch guarantor. But what if your family abandoned you? What if you're living for asylum documents? Or surviving paycheck to paycheck? These struggles are not separate from queerness. They're intertwined. That's why we organize from intersection, because that's where the pain is, and that's where the power is too. This year is still here, still queer. We are standing on the shoulders of queer ancestors, of rebels, rioters, and sex workers, and trans femme of color who came before us. We will not be erased, even as the hate rises again, as queer flags are torn down at the Zoid University, as LGBT people face growing violence across Europe, as the far right grows louder. We say again, we are here, we are still queer, and we are not going anywhere. This is our city. This is our city, this is our moment, this is Pride. Thank you.
I'm taking the time to connect to what it means to me to celebrate Pride. I feel how much I love being polyamorous. So amazing.
The next person we have on the agenda is someone with a hell of a lot of opinions. This person has a lot of opinions and not much time to share them. With the not being after this for the Student Service Center, then they enjoy storytelling. So now they're going to share a little bit about pride of the protest and pride as responsibility. Make some noise for Joe today!
This week I found myself having to explain to a coworker what discrimination is. I know. I had to explain that sometimes discrimination is not on a dating app where it says no blacks, no femmes, no Asians, no Indians, no Chinese, no this, no that. I had to explain to her that sometimes it's really so sneaky, she was hiding from herself. For queer people everywhere. One day, you are someone's transistor, ancestor, by ancestor. So we gotta make it count. So say it with me, even if you don't believe it. Pride is a protest. Pride is a protest. Pride is about representation. Pride is about representation. Pride is mine. Pride is mine. Let's party.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Josh. Let's hear some noise for Josh one more time. Okay, so good news. We are at the end of our speeches. Are you guys ready to party?
Ja, die ganz normaal.
Happy Pride Maastricht! Oh wow. Oh wow, girl. What a bad crowd. How proud of that? We're on the street. Solidarity! Solidarity! Yeah. Solidarity!
Not the church, not the state. We decide our own fate. Not the church, not the state. We decide our own fate. Not the church, not the state. We decide our own fate. Not the church, not the state. We decide our own fate. United, we'll never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated. United, will never be defeated. United, will never be defeated. We demand equality. LGBT, we demand equality. LGBT, we demand equality. LGBT, we demand equality. LGBT, we demand equality. We demand equality. We demand equality.
Jongens, weg wat er nog mee. Ja, maar daar krijg ik ook van mijn weg. Daar vlieg ik van de heen naar de stoel. Kom maar. Hier zou ik gewoon zo tastisch reageren. Als u, omdat ik hier waarschijnlijk wel vaak kom in. Kijk, die was ook buiten. Als ze buiten staan, dat ze weer vinden. Of dat niet. Nee, maar hier is onder broek. Ik weet dat we nog steeds staan. We denk dat ze gewoon
Don't forget
I see y'all. Yes, give it. Yes, I love gay people. Shout out to Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. No further genocide. 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 Sorry, there's no song to go.
The whole friendly stuff on the side is very small. Right.
That's all for Yes. That one was something like, oh, like.
For example, I was treating, I had a patient, and he had constant back pain, and I treated him, I mobilized his back, I gave him exercise, nothing seemed to work. I just went back to his European law, and he appeared to have much, so